Yet another ghost kitchen operator appears to be shrinking. An investment gadfly is speaking out against Cracker Barrel. And here's why technological redundancies just might be a good thing. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, the day's biggest industry news and trends from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm RB Managing Editor Heather Lally.
And I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister. Another ghost kitchen-like concept appears to be in trouble. Local Kitchens, a concept born as a ghost kitchen that has evolved into what it called a culinary collective, has shuttered about half of its locations in recent months. The chain had 13 outlets in June, including the first unit in Los Angeles. But less than 5 months later, that location has closed, as have about 6 local kitchen locations in Northern California. Only 6 remain open, and the company had no comment on the closures. Local Kitchens offers multiple menus out of one kitchen, partnering with brands like Square Pie Guys, Proposition Chicken, and virtual brands like Oklahoma Burger, a burger brand created by Chef Alvin Kailan of Egg Slut fame.
Sardar Biglari took more shots at Cracker Barrel. In a rare public interview, the activist investor and CEO of Steak and Shake owner Biglari Holdings told the New York Post that Cracker Barrel management, quote, knew that customers wouldn't care for logo or other changes in a remodel, but were trying to, quote, replace them with a new demographic. He also compared himself to Michelangelo for at least the second time, saying that people who turn around businesses are like sculptors.
Last week's AWS outage showed that when it comes to technology, redundancy is a good thing. While the outage wreaked havoc across much of the restaurant industry, some brands were able to operate as usual thanks to backups built into their technology. Dave's Hot Chicken, for instance, was unfazed by the outage because it uses an edge computing system provided by Q. The situation heightened calls for more reliable tech in restaurants as the industry relies more heavily on digital systems.
With the Racetrack acquisition of Potbelly finalized, the fast casual sandwich chain is promoting its chief operating officer, Adam Noyes, to president. Noyes joined Potbelly in late 2020 after serving as a consultant, as well as leadership roles at Checkers and Rally's drive-in restaurants. CEO Bob Wright will remain with the company through the end of the year.
Another British chain is coming to America. Farmer J is a 15-unit fast casual chain in London that is planning to open the first U.S. outlet in New York in December. Founded by Jonathan Recanati, the Mediterranean influence concept is known for its field trays, like old-fashioned cafeteria trays, allowing guests to select grilled meat or fish, a starch, and 2 sides, which are decidedly not served piled into a bowl in the style of Chipotle, Sweetgreen, or Cava. Farmer J has raised roughly $23 million for expansion. Other UK-based brands coming to America include Pick and Cheese, a cheese-centric conveyor belt concept, as well as the Indian restaurants Gymkhana and Dishoom.
Wingstop launched a new tagline called Wingstop is Here. The new creative campaign is paired with fresh advertisements for TV and streaming, as well as social media tie-ins. It emphasizes how the brand shows up in pop culture, social media videos for game day, and in dinners with family and friends. The new creative spot, which was created in partnership with VaynerMedia, also emphasizes the brand's evolution from a single store into a national brand.
And that should do it for today's edition of Restaurant Daily. Get the latest restaurant news every weekday wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Leanne Zinsmeister.
And Heather Lally. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe.